Now, a lot of artists are asleep on charging for features early on because they don't think that they're valuable enough. They don't have enough following. If you have any following at all, you should be charging for your features. Yo, what's good? It's 100 Drums Production, CEO of the Rappreneur, Twist Up Entertainment, and Day and Night Recording Studios. Today we're going to be talking about how rappers can make money from features to expand their brand. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what exactly is influencer marketing and how does that associate with features for rappers, right? So let's think about what exactly is a feature, right? Basically, when you go and you decide that, hey, I'm going to get Future, or I'm going to get Drake, or I'm going to get whoever, a Metro Boomin beat to feature on my album, what you're really paying for, you're not specifically paying that person for their skill level necessarily, because I'm sure there are a lot more people who are just as good, just as talented as Drake, just as talented as Future, just as talented as a Metro Boomin on the production side, but you're not going to pay them what you were willing to pay those people for their name, for their brand. And basically, if you think about it, the way that you can measure a person's brand or a person's value in today's society is through their social media following, right? So how many followers does this person have? How much reach does this person have? What you're essentially paying for is influencer marketing. You're paying to put yourself on that person's list. In business, they have email lists, and a business wants to promote a product, they'll have someone else who has a large email list promote their product to their email list, and they'll sell tons of copies of whatever it is they're selling, their product or service. Same thing works with music. You get a group like the Migos when they first coming out, and you attach a Drake feature to one of their first buzzing songs that's already kind of buzzing, and you get the Migos. They took off after that. As soon as they got that feature with Drake on their song, they went from Atlanta's biggest artist to, some of the biggest upcoming artists in the country, just because of their Drake feature, just because Drake has such a large reach, such a large following, that you were willing to pay $100,000 for a verse to Drake, because you're going to get that back tenfold. You're going to make $1 million off of that feature. So that's essentially what influencer marketing is. That's essentially what word of mouth is in the industry. This is why I tell artists all the time, you want to go out and build your social credibility first so that you can add more value to yourself, basically, to your brand. That way you can charge more for features. You can charge more for doing walkthroughs at a club, or you can charge more for your show appearances when you go out to perform a show, because you have a bigger reach of people, you have a bigger audience that you're going to attract. If you have more followers, that means you're more likely to go to these cities like in Atlanta, and when you go out to perform, you're more likely to have more people show up. It's supply and demand. Like, you got more people who are in demand of your work, your talent, your creativity. You're going to have to provide more supply to them. Basically, you're going to need to sell more tickets, which means that you can charge more. And the best way to do that is by going out and go ahead and getting those numbers up. Now, if you want to get your numbers up, what you need to do is start reaching out to people who already have a big following. There are other artists who already have a big following. Try to do features with them. You pay them for a feature, and that's going to grow your following. Eventually, you reach out to enough artists, your following is going to grow. Now you can start charging artists to use your platform, since you've built up this massive platform from reaching out to these small artists or even these larger artists. And you want to start, now you can start charging for your services. And again, the same thing works for like growing your plays and stuff. I'll do another video on that later. Now, a lot of artists are asleep on charging for features early on because they don't think that they're valuable enough. They don't have enough following. If you have any following at all, you should be charging for your features. Now, there are going to be situations where it may be more beneficial or more a smarter investment to not charge and to do a feature. If an artist has a bigger following than you, then you might not want to try to charge them. You might want to take advantage and use that as an opportunity to grow your brand, your name. That way you can eventually charge more further on down the line. Spend time growing up your fan base, growing your following, growing your email list, growing your influence, so that you become an influencer in the rap game or the music industry. And from then, what you'll be doing is raising your value to where you could charge more for features further on down the line. I hope this makes a lot of sense for you. I'm going to try to do more videos, kind of going even more in depth on this. Be sure to click the link in the bio, the link in the description, to kind of get more, to learn more about these rapper secrets that I'm giving out. If you found value in the comment, be sure to like and subscribe, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell, and we out this game. It's 100.